We're going to take you back to a time when your options were the rubbish on TV, very limited amount of VHS cassettes with stuff you recorded from the TV, early to mid 80s, you know, going to Tower Records or the Virgin Megastore. Well, I think it was no, Tower Records is in America. I think it's called Our Price, was it? Anyway, there was something that rivaled the Virgin Megastore, and that was more of a late 80s thing, you know, where you could go in and buy Ghostbusters or later on RoboCop. In fact, the game RoboCop from Ocean actually actually had a sort of specific promotion with a game tied into the VHS release. What was that, 1990, 89? Yeah, anyway, or you could play on your C64. Now, if that was all you ever did, and you threw your PC in the dustbin, whether it's got Linux or Windows on it, and Apple computers are fucking PCs with a different BIOS. It's just different, it's not improved. OS X, I'm gonna call it. You put an X there, you know, what did you see? X files, it's not the 10 files, mate, it's the X files. Yeah, I haven't done any of those M files shit. Although this could be an M file. Now you're probably thinking there, hang on, Mad Commodore. There was loads of great TV shows in the 80s. Late 70s, early 80s. Well, you see, that's kind of a bit like the C64 gaming library. Sure, I've done Cuthbert inspect. Let's do them in order then. Hopefully they'll work. And that is true, but if you think, for most of the C64's period, maybe even all of it, there was only 4 channels, yeah. I can't remember when Channel 5 started. Was the C64 still on sale? Anyway, but it averages to like 4 channels, and there was like fuck all on after like about 11 or 12 at night. You know, and Channel 4 had hardly any output actually when it first started. And yeah, I mean, if you count out how many hours of actual TV there was transmitted from, like, you know, late 70s to like late 80s, and then you think back, well, how many things would I even consider going back to watch even one episode of? Yeah, so there may be a lot, but in context, most of the time it's bugger all on TV. So yeah, no, that's the thing. But those were your choices back then. And the further back you go in gaming technology, so if we go back from the C64, now I'm going to be controversial here now, and say the Auric or the ZX81 or Mattel Aquarius, that sort of level. You know, between ZX81 and you know, 16K Spectrum, because the 16K limits what kind of games you can have. Oh, hang on a minute, let's try and get the old Kurt Williams glass. Way too hot for the projector in here. I didn't get enough thumbs down on my premieres to bother with that again. So the crackers put, you know, stuff in his own language, Dutch I suppose. Smurf Rescue on the ColecoVision looks better, however this is 4 times cheaper. It is joystick port 1. It's exactly like Pitfall with different graphics. Ah, crap. Oh right, I see what happens there. Oh, I could have just gone down there and done it that way, yeah. How did you get up there? Ah, bloody hell, I'm doing diagonal jump, don't be an arsehole. Oh no, the jump's right. I don't know if it's a zip stick. Let's try that again, hang on. Right, see that's annoying because if I push up and then up and left and right diagonal, it does the same as that, so that's bad coding. David Crane would never have made that mistake, so in this case joysticks probably would have been the thing, so they could have done up as jump, because then if you have a good joystick, up and diagonal to jump is very easy. So they don't actually kill you as such, they do push you down the holes. Oh crap. Oh, the rapid fire thing doesn't work. So if you press fire with the rapid fire on the zip sticks, it turns it off, but it's not actually working. Crap, you have to be really fast. So it is doable. Oh, actually. Oh no. Okay, so you can stand on the very top of their head. We're learning. I want to go on that screen, even though I don't really want to try that. I just want one with the bloody ropes. Can I go backwards? Does sound like the music from Thor Computer Software. Right, let's try going this way then. At least we're running away from... Oh, bloody hell. So now it's put me on this side. Is that right? Does VCS... Oh, that's where we were before. That's a very small map. No, that's a different one because there was a rope on it. How am I going to jump that cunt? Ah, da. Put me on the other side, didn't it? Yeah, good. Last life. It's the same bloody screen. I just want a rope over the bloody top here, that's all. Just want to mess about with a rope. So it is like a knockoff of Pitfall, but in some ways it's worse than playing it on the VCS. So yeah, that's the interesting thing. The further back in time you go in gaming technology, so let's start with the VCS in Christmas 1977. For you lucky Americans. In the UK, when it came out in '78, possibly in the summer or the fall of '78, don't think it was spring. There was only 3 channels, and one of those was hardly ever on. The other 2 transmitted 12 hours a day if you were lucky. There was no video recorders to time shift, or as I like to call it, keep a copy of stuff that was shown on the TV so I could watch it later. Do you really need to call it time shift? There was a word for time shifting, it was called tape it. Did you tape it? What? Battlestar Galactica, man. Yeah. Ah, I can't watch it. My mum wanted to watch some rubbish on ITV. Yeah, alright, you come round after school, innit? We play C64. Yeah, I didn't talk like that anyway. I wasn't the illegal offspring of Guy Ritchie or nothing. Nothing. No, I used to be able to do the big henchman's voice in Lock, Stock. Couldn't do Dexter Fletcher's voice. Nah, my balls are way too big for that kind of squeaky voice. And that's nothing compared to Dominic Diamond. He sounds positively like a girl. So, the hell is Cuthbert Goes Walkabout then? Because I know what these two are. So, yeah, you know, people wonder why, you know, why would you sit and play combat for hours? Well, what were your right, let's take a Saturday from like lunchtime to about 5 o'clock. Your alternatives were some useless crap on BBC Two, BBC Grandstand for like, you know, at least 5 hours solid on BBC One, and World of Sport on ITV for the same amount of time. There was nothing to do. So, you know, basically, what would you do on a Saturday afternoon? Of course, you're going to play on a VCS. Maybe if you're into like other toys, but you know. So that's the funny thing. When I had a VCS, a Scalextric set was an alternative to a VCS. That's how naive we were. There's nothing wrong with slot car racing. I wish I had that Mini Cooper Scalextric set and a mint condition Matchbox Power Track Race and Chase. You know, those are the few of the two toys that I actually would want to get, and they are toys, let's face it. And it wouldn't be any different to when I was a kid, because yeah, apart from when my friends were around, which weren't that often when you're like bloody 8 years old, it was a whole arrangement, innit? It's like Family Guy when Stewie's taken to that, like the female baby that also talks. Well, no, she don't talk to that. Right, okay. I don't like Commodore. Let's just get that off my chest. So it comes down to how difficult it is. Commodore is an arcade game with arcade levels of difficulty, right? And this is the worst way to do it. Bloody chair, this is not the time to give up. I need some Viagra for this hydraulic cylinder on this chair. Why is that not? Oh, right, okay. So it's a bit confusing because it doesn't draw it as you're actually walking. So yeah, the whole problem with Commodore games is if they're perfect conversions, Commodore has got the difficulty of a coin swallowing arcade machine. It'll never be a brilliant game at home. Not one that you can sit and play for hours. Which is why I don't think I had an Commodore clone. I could have bought Commodore for my VCS if I wanted to. Come on, come on. Let's do these properly now. Let's do all these rows first. Right, now we finish that row. They stay, no, they don't stay away from the ones I've done. Ooh, that's a bit risky, that is. Ah! Joystick let me down, innit? Common problem, apparently, for people in their 60s. Well, I'm not in my 60s, so... No, I've got enough problems, mate. Shit. Oh, now we're in real trouble, innit? Missed that one just by a... Oh, that was pure luck. Yeah, it's absolutely fine for an Commodore game. It's not as, you know, insanely difficult as some versions. Now, if Robotron was isometric and there were shadows on everything, which is easy to do, you just multiplex whatever sprite you're using to draw the thing that's casting the shadow below it. Very easy to do. And you could even just simply turn it into high res, so it might look a bit weird, but it'll actually work with the animations, and you won't have to do any separate animations. Yeah, as shit changes on screen, the patterns of the pixels change on screen, and that counts as miraculous in the 8-bit period. You just have to accept that. If you didn't live that time, you wouldn't know that. Ah! Yeah, see, some of these games I've played on, you know, the crappy joystick on the 364 full size. Oh, come on, mate. So it's quite generous with the lives, but nothing can fix this gameplay of Commodore. It's like very simple looking, but the difficulty is not suited for a home game at all. See, I'm kind of ignoring them to get all the lines done, which is probably not the way I should be doing it. Shouldn't have done that, but I'm trying to get away from them, innit? Right, okay. Oh, no, see, one of them always follows me. Oh, I'm a bit fucked here. Ah, crap, it's generating another one. The mummy and the daddy monster had sex and a new one popped out in it. It's something I probably would have said as a kid. So, we ain't spent that long on these games. I really didn't get on with Cuthbert in the jungle. What was the other one we did? No, we ain't done Cuthbert in the jungle. We ain't done Cuthbert. There was Cuthbert in space, yeah. I'm doing this in a really crap way. You get an extra life every level. So if you can do each level by losing less than 2 lives, could go on for a bit actually. Yeah, thanks to all the thumbs down lately, my channel's being promoted. I didn't ask you to promote the bloody thing. People might take offence at me saying certain political things. Oh man, oh crap, now there's 4 of them on the screen, so... Oh shit, you can jump. Oh bollocks, can you jump in Commodore? Ah, you can't jump up and down on the... That's stupid. Why can I only jump left and right? I'm not actually going up and down, am I? It's just a weird perspective. It's a space game. So we've done them 2, and trying to think if I do the tombs next. Yeah, I'll do the tombs next, because Cuthbert in space is the one you could probably play the longest without getting stuck. Possibly, I'm not sure. We'll find out shortly. So yeah, that is a weird thing. Now by the time something like the Amiga come out, Amiga 1000 or Atari 520 ST, there was actually a fair bit of stuff on the TV to watch. And there was this thing where they started showing films and like TV shows like after 1 o'clock in the morning. It's right down the bottom. Why didn't I remember that? Eat. Yeah, I need to change those capital D's to smaller ones. Yeah, so I mean that's basically why, you know, 1980, summer of 1980, let's say. I don't know if it was Olympic year or World Cup or anything. If you're not interested in those kind of things, you're absolutely fucked, because all of Saturday there's nothing on the TV. There'll be fucking bearded wankers showing you how to do fucking polynomials and calculus and God knows what else they're talking about on Open University. And then all this bullshit. I mean, that had to change. I think the multicoloured swap shop, well, I think what used to happen there was they'd be on BBC One until about that lunchtime when Grandstand started, and they'd switch over to BBC Two. So it did carry on for a bit. But let's be honest, yeah, multicolour swap shop, who really cared about the actual, you know, waffle on the set? I didn't give a shit if Duran was on there or whatever, answering the telephones. Oh, hey, John, you got lovely hair, what condition do you use? Yeah, sure, fuck, I'm gonna go play Manic Miner, thank you. Well, I don't want to complete the game. I don't know if that's good or bad. There's loads of options, so why is it going with 2? Let's not tempt fate, let's start with 1. Speed of Cuthbert. So basically they haven't play tested it. These are all settings in the fucking machine code registers. Bloody cameras in the way because of stupid Argos executive fucking millennial shit. Fuck off, mate. Right, so you can shoot shit. So it's like you know, that Parker Brothers game, Tutankhamun, something like that, you know. They could have said Cuthbert in the ancient Egyptian tombs. So you have to actually get up there, like, no two ways about it. You have to be really careful there though. So you got the key in it. Oh crap. Oh, you can only fire left and right, that's the thing, yeah. So that's the stratagem. Because the camera's right there, it's really bugging me actually. So you can't fire up and down, that's the problem in this game. I don't know if that's the case with the actual Parker Brothers game. Actually, we got a Parker Brothers directory somewhere. Maybe I've got too many keys already. Maybe we need to get the green key next. So you're going to be a bit fucked here because if they don't come up there for you to shoot the little bastard. Oh look, there was 2 as well. And they respawn from there, so respawn point. That was risky, that was. So it's not a bad game as such. I thought there were stairs going up and down like on Druid. So, you know what, I can't really comment anymore on this game. Cuthbert is getting slower. What's going on? Is that like a health thing? Like Gauntlet in here. So don't slow down in Gauntlet. Just go do 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 do. Yeah. So how'd you get more energy then? Right, energy 75. That didn't actually do anything. Ah, come down here, little bastard. And you come up here, innit? So at least the joystick controls are alright. Get in there. So we have to backtrack. So you have to kind of map this game out. Oh, if you've cleared an area, no, I was going to say if you cleared an area, more done. Why can't I go down there anymore? Okay, I'm stuck, so I have to watch a video if you want to see more of that. Right this second I don't, because it's like 26 minutes and 11 seconds. Oh man, right, so if I sit right on the edge of the front of the chair, I can give myself backache, but at least I'll be able to see the screen. So I guess that's the option you guys want. I suppose technically it is bearable in this room. Right on the limit, though. I'm going to be honest with you. Couldn't believe I didn't do a microdeal directory. Unbelievable, mate. And here we go. I've definitely done this because I've seen a video of this one. This was the only video I could find on Mad Commodore 2 with the word Cuthbert on there. And I spent fucking days watching those. Weeks probably. And putting in what they are. Like the games that I played. I don't do that anymore. I don't want to save high scores. Well, I pressed space, but I think it was already starting. Thank you. Gonna have to do something about this camera. So I'm gonna call this episode Border Patrol. I was actually going to play a bit of Intellivision, but it's nowhere. Has that now dropped the fuel there? I think it has. So it's not as intuitive as you know, Jetpack. The controls are a bit fidgety, if I'm honest. And you can fly through the rocks. Now I didn't put any trainer options on purpose. This is one thirsty motherfucker. It's the Burt Reynolds Bandit car equivalent. I mean, look at it though. Don't look anything like as good as that Trans Am. The Bandit. I'd rather look like the Bandit than whatever pricks are clogging up fucking Millennial TV, I'll tell you that. I couldn't give a shit if no one agrees. Thumb it down, go on. Get the view figures up a bit more in it. Oh man, it don't even move the rocket, so... This is a special hyperdrive. This one, auxiliary power cells exhausted. We'll do something then. Oh, what? It hasn't flashed up or anything. So what is this bullshit? Why do you have to show me Is that the number I have to get to? Well, it's a shit fucking addition to a jetpack on the VIC-20. No, I really need this on the C64 to replace an official jetpack conversion. Jesus Christ. Fucking hurry up already, mate. The only reason it's a challenge is because the numbers go up so slowly. Well, at least they don't suddenly start whizzing up just before the number you want to get it to. So this is special text-based hyperspace. And